At his rally in Pennsylvania on Saturday, he blasted the White House Correspondents' Dinner, which was taking place at the same time. So will this relationship get better over the next 100 days? I am holding my breath. Are you? Or will it divide just a bridge too far?
Responsive performance. Safety-minded. Best-in-class cargo space. Ready for the road. This is the high-performing Acura RDX, and this is how we make it. Visit your local Acura dealer for attractive offers on the RDX.
Hi, I'm William Devane. Demand for silver around the world. Right now, silver is very affordable, room to grow in value. Don't miss out. I buy my silver from Rosalind Capital. Buying silver has been an important way to accumulate wealth for thousands of years. A great way to start investing. There are silver coins, silver bars, and even full bags of silver. And Rosalind has them all. With Rosalind, what you order is what you get. No gimmicks, no nonsense, no hassle. I like that, and so will you. So when it comes to buying gold or silver, call Rosalind Capital.
Call now and get a free gold kit, including coins only available from Rosalind Capital, a free silver kit, and a free IRA kit. Call 800-630-8900, 800-630-8900, 800-630-8900.
Introducing Lean 13 from Nutrisystem. Lose up to 13 pounds in your first month, guaranteed.
Lose up to 13 pounds fast with the new Lean 13 from Nutrisystem.
Your 13 can turn into 20, 30, 50, even more. I'm Marie and I lost 50 pounds on Nutrisystem. You'll see results right away. Count, measure, meetings? No, not with Nutrisystem.
Order your 28-day plan right now and we'll rush you Lean 13. Get specially designed meals, plus 1 week of new NutriCrush bars to crush cravings free. And 1 week of turbo shakes to bust belly bloat free.
Bye-bye, stubborn belly fat.
Call or go online in the next 2 minutes. And we'll even throw in FedEx shipping free. Lose up to 13 pounds at 7 inches overall your first month.
Your first 13 pounds? Gone.
Go online or call 888-828-THIN right now and get new Lean 13 with bars and shakes free.
If you're like thousands of veterans who own a home, you may be thinking about refinancing to get money for your family. But you may not be thinking about a valuable VA benefit veterans like us have earned. The right to apply for a VA home loan for up to 100% of your home's value, not 80% like many other loans. That's an important difference because that can mean a lot more money for you and your family. Money for retirement, unexpected medical bills, home improvements, or just to put in the bank. The New Day 100 VA loan lets you refinance your mortgages, consolidate your credit card debt, get cash, and lower your payments an average of $640 a month. And New Day will even pay for your appraisal. Take advantage of the VA home loan benefit many of us don't even know about. Call New Day USA right now because no one works harder to help veterans get the financial security we deserve.
Go to newdayusa.com or call 1-855-611-3297.
Attention sleep apnea sufferers. Hate your painful, irritating CPAP mask? Tired of trying different masks without success? Now there is a unique CPAP solution that can end your nightly discomfort. Invented by a CPAP patient who hated CPAP. It has no straps and no headgear, which means no more pain. Go to nomask.com. That's nomask.com to discover this incredible product and eliminate your CPAP torture. That's nomask.com. NOMASK.com.
President Trump not letting up his battle against the media at a rally to mark his first 100 days in office. The rally happening at about the same time as the White House Correspondents Association dinner in Washington, setting up a split-screen moment that was virtually made for TV. The president calling reporters a disgrace.
Let's rate the media's 100 days. Should we do that? Because, as you know, they are a disgrace. If the media's job is to be honest, and tell the truth, then I think we would all agree the media deserves a very, very big, fat, failing grave.
President Trump also taking his attacks online to Twitter, saying, quote, mainstream fake media refuses to state our long list of achievements, including 28 legislative signings, strong borders, and great optimism. The president of the White House Correspondents Association answering right back.
We are not fake news. We are not failing news organization. And we are not the enemy of the American people.
But he also conceded that access to the president has been very good. Meantime, Mr. Trump telling Reuters last week he would absolutely attend next year's dinner. And there you have it. Brian, where do you see this relationship between the president and the media going, say, over the next 100 days?
We already have two relationships going on with the same two people. We have, I don't like the media, they're bad, and they're not satisfactory, and they're not giving me an honest shake. And then when the healthcare bill blows up, he calls the Washington Post and New York Times. And for that man, Jeff Mason, with Reuters, he did an interview with Jeff 2 days prior.
Yes.
And everyone basically says, the Washington people say they are more accessible than any previous.
So what are you complaining about?
So it's the last 16 years, they are more open. So I just think what drives him crazy is when he has a story out there and people deliver the news who are supposed to be unbiased. I don't think he has a problem with the Rachel Maddows of the world giving their opinion. That's what they're supposed to do. But when you're delivering it from 9 to 5 or 9 to 8 and you pretend as if you're unbiased, yet the way you deliver it is in a biased way.
Timothy?
Actually went to the dinner and spent some time with Miss Harris Faulkner.
Yes, we did. We were keeping an eye
Absolutely.
out for some MSM bias if there was.
We were looking for bias, and we also went on our own goodwill tour throughout the proceedings. And I think we accomplished much Saturday night. It was an outreach program. It was a personal tool and outreach program, and we healed some wounds. We raised spirits, and we got to the truth. And I actually think the president was very smart for skipping this year's Correspondents' Dinner. Number one, it made it about the press. It was less Hollywood love fest.
So true.
And it was very interesting because in the past, I don't know why journalists have been so enamored of President Obama, because he had open contempt for them and really did not have a transparent administration.
Or accessibility, the way that this president is being talked about by those in the media who don't even necessarily want to admit that they cover him with bias. But one thing that I noticed about the dinner was just the attitude of the people. There was not that snootiness of which press members were closer to whom and closer to this administration or whatever. I mean, it really was a celebration of the journalism that we're supposed to be doing. I mean, that's why we go. We should raise our game. That was a theme throughout the night. It was interesting, though. Mr. Trump came up, even on the red carpet. People were saying, we miss him, which I thought was really interesting.
Well, I know what he feels like, because every member of the press who's worked at any mainstream newspaper, if they run into me, and not at a gala, because I never get invited to those, but if I run into them maybe at a book party, they always better deal me. They look over your shoulder looking for somebody better to talk to. They run over the top of your head or right by your ear, and I'm like, who are you looking
You're checking to make sure you have book earrings on?
Yeah, exactly. You're like, what? Hello? You know what? Andrew Ross Sorkin just ain't that cool.
Right.
But one thing that Trump does, I think he just enjoys poking these journalists because he knows how insecure they are.
I think it made us better in that room.
He gets a kick out of it because his job is arduous, and he has fun because he knows how insecure these journalists are. Insecure and arrogant. And it just,
He'll be back next year. It'll be a whole different vibe, and they will rib each other. And it was actually a reset year for the dinner, and going forward, it's going to be
Tonight, your show?
Absolutely. I'm going to show some exclusive, never before seen photographs from a Correspondents' Dinner, including a few of Miss Harris Faulkner.
The Party Outreach
That's not a
program.
reason.
Exactly right.
May Day protests getting underway across the country and expected to draw larger than usual crowds, with many filling the streets to protest President Trump's policies. That includes his crackdowns on illegal immigration in sanctuary cities. All as one governor defends a bill that would punish those who provide sanctuary to illegal immigrants in his state. Will more states follow his lead?
Here is something big banks don't want you to know about your IRA or 401k. Store your retirement at home. With the Augusta Home Delivery Gold IRA, you can transfer your current IRA or 401k into approved physical gold and silver coins. No management fees, no depository fees, and you have direct physical control over your IRA because your IRA gold and silver coins will be delivered to your door with free shipping and free insurance. You can store approved coins in your safe at home or in a safety deposit box at your local bank. Augusta Precious Metals is the leader in home delivery gold IRAs. With an A+ rating from the Better Business Bureau, AA from the BCA, gold and silver have been the family business for over 40 years. Call 800-345-4IRA for our free guide to Augusta Home Delivery Gold IRAs and discover how you can get up to $2,000 in silver free. If you can't hold it, do you really own it?
Well, finished. You wouldn't want your painter to quit part way. I think you missed a spot. When it comes to pain relievers, why put up with just part of a day? Aleve. Live whole, not part. You want this color over the whole house.
Small messes can be big problems, and using a traditional broom and dustpan is a back-breaking chore. Well, not anymore. Now, from the makers of the best-selling Hurricane Spin Mop comes the all-new Hurricane Spin Broom. The cordless, lightweight spinning broom that cleans up this mess, that mess, and every mess with ease. Now cleaning up after the kids is a breeze, whether it's broken chips or smashed snacks. It even picks up tiny shards of broken glass, keeping your family safe. The secret is the triple brush technology that rotates with cyclonic action, pulling in everything in its path. Simply roll over pet hair to pick it up fast. Even messy kitty litter on the floor is no match for the Hurricane Spin Broom. So stop bending over to clean up that impossible moving dirt line. Other sweepers leave dirt and dust lines near the wall, but only the Hurricane Spin Broom can reach outside of the sweeper, gathering dust and dirt. A must for cleaning against your baseboards.
I'm amazed how well it works. It swivels around everything, so I can quickly clean up messes under furniture in seconds.
Perfect for hardwoods, laminates, even tiles. The bristles get deep into grout lines. Or wet items like sticky rice or corn kernels. And strong enough to pick up pancakes. Our one-touch, large-capacity bin empties in seconds, and it stores anywhere. Vacuums are too big and bulky, and electric sweepers can cost you hundreds. But call or log on now and get the Hurricane Spin Broom for only $19.99. But wait, order right now and you can double the offer. Plus, get the amazing Sticky Buddy, the reusable sticky roller that removes hair, lint, and cleans virtually every other surface in your home. Then rinse is clean. Just pay a separate fee. Get your Hurricane Spin Broom for only $19.99. Order now.
Call 1-800-840-8537 to get your Hurricane Spin Broom. Call or visit myspinbroom.com. You call 1-800-840-8537. That's 1-800-840-8537. Select version available. Order now.
My name is Jim. I have a great job, great friends, and I'm trying to find that one missing piece.
Did you know that Our Time is the fastest growing dating site for people over 50? And to celebrate, we're offering 7 days free.
Hey, what do you got going on today? Oh, I got a date, actually. So I'm going to meet Pamela tonight. Definitely looking forward to our date, and I think she is too.
Go to OurTime.com/TV and get 7 days free.
How are you?
Get ready to get back out there. Go to OurTime.com/TV and get 7 days free today.
You don't let anything keep you sidelined. That's why you drink Ensure with 9 grams of protein and 26 vitamins and minerals. For the strength and energy to get back to doing what you love. Ensure. Always be you.
A Fox News alert, massive May Day demonstrations expected today across the country. This is the scene as one protest gets underway in New York City and Grand Rapids, Michigan. May Day, also known as International Workers' Day, despite these people not being at work, has spawned protests around the globe in past years, highlighting workers' rights. This year, marchers are taking on President Trump's policies, including his crackdown on illegal immigration. Just 2 days ago, President Trump vowed at his Pennsylvania rally to build the wall along the U.S. border with Mexico.
In just 100 days, we have taken historic steps to secure our border, impose needed immigration control like you've never seen before. Is that true? And properly screen and vet those seeking admission into our country. They are going to come in because they love our country. We're not taking them otherwise.
Meantime, Texas Governor Greg Abbott defending his state's new bill on Sunday morning futures with Maria Bartiromo. The measure punishes cities, communities, college campuses, and even individual police chiefs who provide sanctuary to illegal immigrants.
Clear, unfortunately, that there are some officials in the state of Texas, as well as across the United States, who simply do not want to apply the rule of law in their jurisdiction, who want to promote lawlessness. And it's inexcusable. And one tool that we now have is the ability to remove these officials from office by subjecting them to criminal penalty, by forcing them into the jail that they are letting these people out of.
All this as Attorney General Jeff Sessions vows to fight a judge's decision to block the withholding of federal funds from sanctuary cities. We talk about this, the spending bill that was passed, no money in there to build the border wall. But moving forward, the Trump administration in the next budget year can do something to crack down on the funding for sanctuary cities, and it would be legal.
Right. There is some money for border security and to build extra detention centers. If this thing is going to be signed and look the way it was supposed to look, as they told us this morning, it's got to be brutally disappointing for the president. Just not to get to $2.4 billion. And to hear Chuck Schumer say, I'm really worried about spending too much, and say the wall's not going to work when he's already on the record saying how it would benefit. It just stinks of pure politics. We cannot give Donald Trump anything to hang his hat on. That's what it feels like.
Oh, more politics, Kennedy. Oh, yeah. You know, when you look at this day, and this reminds me, remember the day where they were taking these days off and it was on like Women's Day and there were all those moms who might have needed some help, but now all the women decided, and then the children couldn't go because the teachers decided that they were going to stay home. I just would like to know what their unified message is. I always wonder that with these groups. What exactly do they want to change? Do they think it's okay for illegal immigration to continue and for there to be burdens on communities in places like Texas and my home in Arizona? Is that what they're advocating? I'm confused by it.
Well, when it comes to the May Day rallies and marches, and I think all of these marches, whether it's for climate change or science, and some of these people may be very well-intentioned when they descend on other state capitals and even in Washington, D.C., but in the end, they end up being these communist ideological orgies where nothing is really accomplished. And, you know, you don't create more sympathy. You don't create economic momentum. And if you want socialism, go to Venezuela. You know, see what's happening with some of the protests down there. They're deadly. And that's what happens when, you know, government extends its overreach to really smother political thought.
But going back to Governor Abbott of Texas's message, saying that our primary function as a government is to keep our people safe. So if the question is, will others follow Texas's lead as far as states are concerned? I hope so. Shouldn't that be the message that we're hearing from every state governor, every mayor of every city who's having problems right now, Dagan?
Yeah, it absolutely should be, because again, if the federal government, if the court system, if the liberal court system is going to put the kibosh on what the administration is trying to do, then it's going to be up to local authorities to take this into their own hands. But I want to point something out. Very often, these rallies are completely funded by union movements, and that's what it's all about very often. And they try to mask it under the anti-immigration policies, alleged policies. It's that they're trying to just increase the union rolls, and they're trying to raise the minimum wage because it puts more money ultimately in the pocket of the unions.
I just don't think, I'm amazed at these companies that give you a 3-day weekend because you want to march for workers when you're supposed to be working. Unbelievable. But I think, Cindy, you have something else to say, like what's coming up next.
Oh, like what's coming up next? Dagan, that's me. Do you know how to read a prompt?
I'm sorry.
I was saying, he got up really early. Give him a break. No, he's getting me back.
You tell me what's coming up
This
next.
is in Brian's
I will
first
tell
rodeo.
you. Guess who's back?
Who? Slim
Former
Shady?
President Obama and Vice President Joe Biden are hitting the bricks to promote Democratic causes and help candidates. Is this really the kind of help that the party needs after Hillary Clinton's drubbing and so many lost seats? We debated.
Amazing.
Remember when you said men are superior drivers?
Yeah?
Yeah. Then how do I get this?
Allstate Safe Driving Bonus Check. Only Allstate sends you a bonus check for every 6 months you're accident-free. Silence. It's good to be in good hands.
Get to Golden Corral for our Meat Lovers Spectacular. On weekdays, enjoy portobello mushroom sirloin, tender baby back ribs, and more. Choose from over 150 buffet favorites, all for one low price. It's the Meat Lovers Spectacular, only at Golden Corral.
This is a ClassAction.com consumer alert. Xarelto and Pradaxa are supposed to be as safe and effective as other blood thinners. Unfortunately, many users have suffered internal bleeding or brain hemorrhage, resulting in severe injury or even death. The manufacturer Pradaxa has already agreed to pay out $650 million in settlements. For more information about your case, contact ClassAction.com. Information, protection, justice.
I'm Dr. Kelsey McNeely, and someday you might be calling me an energy farmer. Energy lives here.
March on May Day, as protesters rally against the president's immigration policies, Tucker debates the issues and covers the event live. Don't miss Tucker Carlson tonight.
We're a lot like you. We have a passion for learning, communicating, working on the clock and off. And just like you, we don't like limits. Which is why we're determined to deliver unlimited bandwidth and faster internet speeds. That's who we are. Spectrum.
If you have Medicare Parts A and B and want more coverage, guess what? You can apply for a Medicare Supplement Insurance Plan whenever you want. No enrollment window, no waiting to apply. That means now may be a great time to shop for an AARP Medicare Supplement Insurance Plan, insured by United Healthcare Insurance Company. Medicare doesn't cover everything, and like all standardized Medicare supplement insurance plans, these help cover some of what Medicare doesn't pay. So don't wait. Call now to request your free decision guide. It could help you find the AARP Medicare supplement plan that works for you. These types of plans have no networks, so you get to choose any doctor who accepts Medicare patients. Rates are competitive, and they're the only plans of their kind endorsed by AARP. Remember, these plans let you apply all year round. So call today, because now's the perfect time to learn more. Go along.
You always pay your insurance on time. Tap one little bumper and up go your rates. What good is having insurance if you get punished for using it? Newsflash, nobody's perfect.
For drivers with accident forgiveness, Liberty Mutual won't raise your rates due to your first accident. Switch and you could save $509 on auto insurance. Call 1-888-652-3144 for a free quote today. Liberty stands with you. Liberty Mutual Insurance.
Welcome back. Former Vice President Trump says he and President Obama are ready to re-enter the campaign circuit to promote Democratic causes and candidates. The announcement comes after President Obama made recent headlines for reportedly earning just $400,000 for 2 speeches, sparking outrage among Republicans and some Democrats. There's also been heightened speculation that the former vice president could be considering a presidential run of his own. Here's what he had to say about that speculation.
I know it caused a lot of speculation. Guys, I'm not running. I'm ready to help raise money, recruit candidates, campaign, so is Barack, wherever you want. Let me know, because it's important. No, I'm not looking for applause. It's really, really, genuinely important.
Harris, they can raise money, but is their message resonating? They had 8 years, and what is the Democratic Party left with? Not the House, not the Senate, not
Nancy
the White House,
Pelosi and
not
not the establishment's part of the message, because if it were, they wouldn't have used the fundraising arm of the Democratic Party, the DNC, to shut down Bernie Sanders. I mean, if there's that younger demographic in the party, in the Democratic Party, that loves socialism, no, Joe Biden isn't going to resonate with them.
What about the president? The former president.
The former president? Well, he's having some issues right now, right? In terms of taking cash and, hey, capitalism.
What do you mean? That shows that he's able to raise money.
But it runs in the face of everything that his party says it stands for. So they're kind of in a sticky position. Do we take on the big face of the party, the de facto still name of the Democratic Party, or do we just kind of let it slide and be hypocritical in what we said our value system was when it comes to taking money?
See, I don't even think, sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but I don't think that what the president's doing is hypocritical at all, even based on the values of the Democratic Party. Hillary Clinton raised over $155 million from the finance, insurance, and real estate industry.
He's underperforming.
Trump raised less than $8 million. She raised over $155 million. She raised from the very first. I mean, that's who they are. They're hypocrites, and at least Obama's owning it.
And Kennedy, I'm just wondering: is the answer to the Democratic woes and direction going back to the charismatic former president and the vice president?
No, the charismatic former president is all about the charismatic former president.
Good for him.
He's always been in the CEO of Barack Obama Industries, and I actually don't fault him for getting $400,000 for a speech. He's not president anymore. If he can get that kind of scratch, good for him. It really doesn't bother me. I love that it keeps Elizabeth Warren up at night because, of course it makes him hypocritical considering the way he ran, especially in 2008, but some of the things he said on the campaign trail during this last presidential cycle, they're all completely full of it.
First of all, that would have to be real outrage on the part of Elizabeth Warren for me to believe that it's keeping her up at night. I don't know. It seems a bit
kind of an aside on a radio show.
Seems a bit of faux outrage. But I guess you're left with the question: are Democrats rejecting any new blood? Are they rejecting any up and comers?
Well,
I mean, look, Tim Ryan was a complete.
I'm so impressed with Tim Ryan.
Yeah, what happened there? But they did not use him to the best of their ability.
They don't know what to do with someone like that. I mean, they don't know what to do with someone who's a populist and idealist, with someone who actually wants people who are members of the party or not to go out there and make money and bring jobs back to a state that has been doing what it can to re-enter manufacturing.
Another example, Drew Green, somebody we all know, former Fox News contributor, ran for the DNC. You had, 10 people running? It got really chippy among those candidates as they were pushing and pulling, trying to get to that fundraising seat.
Do you know what hurt the Democrats more than anything else? The focus on Russia. It allowed them not to look at why they lost. They said it's Russia, it's this, it's that, it's a bad candidate. Instead of saying the message didn't work and we lost some states that we thought were.
Well, that wasn't their plan. They believed that.
But they lined up behind
shiny object.
And the delusion that Hillary Clinton
won.